Hey true crime fans, welcome back. Today I've got a story that'll send shivers down your spine. April Balaccio's memoir, Raised by a Serial Killer, Discovering the Truth About My Father, is the chilling tale of her life with Edward Wayne Edwards, a man who turned out to be one of America's most notorious serial killers. Imagine being 11 years old and constantly moving with no explanation. That was April's life in 1980. One night, out of nowhere, her father told the family to pack up and leave their home in Watertown, Wisconsin. This wasn't unusual for April. Moving every 6 months to a year had become their norm. But what was behind these sudden relocations? It took decades for April to uncover the dark truth. Edward Wayne Edwards was charismatic, a big kid who loved parties, but he had a terrifying dark side. He was abusive, and as April grew older she became more fearful of him. I would wonder how he was going to walk through the house, in a good mood or a bad mood, she recalls. The violence she witnessed was relentless, whether he targeted her or her mother. April's suspicions started turning into a grim reality in March 2009 when she was around 40. Digging through cold cases online, she stumbled upon the Sweetheart murders from 1980. High school sweethearts Timothy Hack and Kelly Drew disappeared after a wedding reception. Their bodies were later found in a field, and Edwards had been questioned by the police but denied involvement. Shortly after the bodies were discovered, Edwards moved his family out of Wisconsin. April's memories of her father's eerie fascination with crime reports and his sinister comments about the missing teens led her to contact detectives. Her father's DNA matched the genetic material found at the crime scene. Edwards was arrested and confessed to 5 murders. April recounts her horror upon realizing the full extent of her father's evil. Edwards had a criminal past going back to his youth, including armed robbery and multiple murders. In one of her last encounters with him, April saw a glimmer of remorse when he read a get-well card from her daughter. But his death in prison, before his execution, was a relief for April, sparing her the media circus that was sure to follow. April now lives a peaceful life on a farm, but she continues to grapple with her father's dark legacy. She's even submitted her DNA to help solve other cold cases linked to Edwards. Her story is a haunting reminder that we aren't defined by our past. We all make choices, she says. My dad made bad ones, but I chose differently. If you want to dive deeper into this mind-bending story, April's memoir is a must-read. Until next time, stay safe and keep your curiosity sharp.